Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Child's Play 3 from 1991. It's directed by Jack Bender and stars Justin Whalen and Perry Reeves. This is a judgment call, but I personally think they cut back on the humor for this third outing and made it more serious in line with the first film and not the more even serious comedic harmony of the second film. I blame the loss of comedic equilibrium for why this film predominantly doesn't work very well. First off, how do we get Chucky back? They take the bits of the melted Chucky from the end of Child's Play 2 and form it into a new Chucky, just like they did in the beginning of Child's Play 2, which at that time was something I was willing to overlook, but for them to just do the same old thing again is a little lazy at this point. Then there's the timetable. This film was released in 1991, the year following the release of Child's Play 2 from 1990. However, 8 in-film years have passed between the second and third installments, and so, obviously, they had to recast the role of Andy to an older kid, which I'm sure if we take a look at why that happened, it was because Alex Vincent, who originated the role of Andy Barclay, wasn't coming back for the third film, and they had to justify the character returning but being recast. This is a lot better handled than they could have done it, because they could have just kept Andy the same age and cast a new Andy, as that's been done before in other franchises, so I guess Child's Play 3 gets a few points for that. But any points it gains, it loses for not doing anything novel with its new setting, which is Chucky following Andy to Kent Military Academy, where he has recently been remanded. Not enough interesting things happen at the military academy for it to feel like the film is taking advantage of the new setting, other than the war games concept near the end of the film, which turns into kids shooting kids, and as I believe we've already covered, I'm not much of a fan of that in horror films particularly. There is one scene that kinda works, and that's where Chucky clashes with the guy who is obsessed with shearing the hair of the students at the academy. That scene felt like it was a little bit of flavor that wouldn't have happened elsewhere, and so again, a few points for that. But for the film to end at a carnival that finds itself in the middle of the woods is odd. It's just this carnival in the middle of nowhere, and it's really oddly placed just for the sake of the end of the film taking place at a carnival, in stark contrast to the military academy setting. I don't know, maybe it's me, but I just am not very impressed by Child's Play 3, which is why I'm giving it a D+, and tomorrow we start getting campy when I review Bride of Chucky. See y'all then.